Hey there, hola, ¿cómo estás? Friends and amigos, compañeros del mundo, family and friends from all over the world. How are you today? A beautiful summer day. And your man, Globe Master Yafusu, is here. Today, folks, I just want to talk about something I just saw coming outside my building. Okay, now, it's a beautiful summer day. And here in New York, go ahead, idiot. Here in New York, or I mean, most places here in America, when the sun come out, things come out. Now, I just saw the most, how can I say it, the most non-ambitious or the most stupid thing I've seen in a while, just stepping out of my building. Okay? I just saw 4 grown-ass men. I'm talking about way grown than I am, sitting in front of our building, smoking weed, drinking, and listening to music that is way beyond their age. Okay? And I looked at it and I'm like, how sad is this, man? How sad is this? In our communities, it's like, what is the meaning of life to some people? I mean, look here. I remember when I turned 40. Your man Yafusu, I'm 50 years old now. Okay? And when I turned 40, Mr. Bailey, may his soul rest in perfect peace, gave me advice that I have lived by and will continue to live by. Some idiots don't know how to drive. Mr. Bailey, like I was saying, sat me down and he said to me, young man, Mr. Bailey was in his mid to late 60s 10 years ago. He passed away a couple of years ago. He said, young man, and this is an American black man that gave me this advice. He said, I've watched you grown from a teenager to a man, and I've seen you with your children, and I want to tell you something. I'm very proud of you. But let me tell you something. Now that you're 40 years old, 40 is the end of being young. And by the time you hit 50, that's the beginning of getting old. So from now that you are 40 until you are 50, you have a 10-year, the Most High grants you a 10-year grace period for you to do something with your life, even if you are a fuck up. And by the way, I'm not a fuck up by any means. I have been responsible. I'm not perfect, but I have done what a man's supposed to do when it comes to taking care of my family. I've done it. But the man's advice, I will never forget it. He said the Most High gives you a 10-year grace period for you to do something with your life. So from 40 to 50, make sure you do something good. I took his advice, and you know what? Life hasn't been bad for me for the last 10 years. Okay? I watched my health. I watched my intake. I was never somebody that got into substance abuse or or alcohol, none of those crap. I never did none of that crap. And this man's advice, God knows, has saved my life. I know friends I grew up with. I could count 4 friends that I grew up with. Some the same age as me, and some actually younger than me, who are no longer here. Some just due to poor diet, and others due to substance abuse. So when I see grown-ass men in their, I would say, mid to late 50s, sitting outside smoking weed, drinking alcohol, listening to bull crap music, it kind of turns my stomach. It really do. Our communities is just, something ain't right, man. Listen, there's certain things, men, by the time you're 40, you shouldn't be doing anymore. What is drinking hard alcohol, smoking. Men over 40 partying, going to parties and clubs. They even look out of place. You ever been to a club and you see, I remember when I used to go to the clubs, I was still in my 30s, and you see grown-ass men, some in their late 40s, 50s, trying to hit on young girls and looking stupid. Things grown men shouldn't be doing, they're still doing. Or you see a 50-something-year-old man dressed like he's still in his 20s with his pants sagging down his butt. It's just stupid. Some of our people needs to wake up. And it's not just our men, our women too. Our women, to be honest, our women, men, you know, we should be mature by 40. But when it comes to our women should be mature by 30. Because for women have biological clocks, okay? Anyway, that don't even count in this country, because most women here, by the time they're 30, majority have multiple children, some of them with multiple baby fathers. I have one in my building, a girl that's just like a couple of years older than my daughter. 3 children with 3 different fathers already. Oh, our women, that's a different story, man. I just saw not long ago, I saw this girl, Sukihana, or whatever her name is. You could tell she's in her 30s. Sexually frustrated girl walking around London, hollering out, "I want my coochie scratch. I want my coochie scratch." And I'm looking at like, God damn, look at this here, man. What a shame. Our women. By the way, Sukihana, next time your coochie is itching, holler at me. They call me the African booty scratcher. I will scratch it real good for you. All right? Just yesterday I saw, what's her name? Vivica Fox. At 60 years old, now looking for a husband. The delusion of it. Our sisters. It's a shame. Look here. A woman looking for a husband. She's talking about now race doesn't matter. It don't matter what kind of race you are. A woman, 60-year-old woman looking for a husband, is pathetic. It's a pathetic thing to even come out of her mouth. And if you see her now, she twice the body weight she used to have when she was in her 20s. She was a fine woman in her 20s, but if you see her now, you're gonna be shocked. Women, 40, you hit the wall. Men, 50. If you're not mature by 50, nothing you do will go right. Everything will be downhill for you. Now, I hope this message I'm sending out, if one person in this world can learn from this and take the advice that Mr. Bailey gave me, that I'm giving out right now, 40 is the end of being young. And you should start taking life seriously, whether it's your health, your finances, everything. My name is Yafusu. I'm going to end this one right here. Take care of yourself. God bless, and cheese years.